So this video is going to be pretty quick, especially with me doing back-to-back videos. This is going to be one of my shorter videos for those of you that like shorter content. So the first way to plan a minimalist new year is to not focus on having a resolution year. Instead of setting resolutions, just focus on being present every day. And this is something that I had to learn the hard way. I would always make a huge list of like New Year's resolutions that I wanted to accomplish, and by the end of that new year, it made me feel like crap because I didn't get even half of that list done. So instead of focusing on a to-do list, you could make one, just focus on like maybe 2 things or 3, don't overload it. But the one thing that's helped me is to just be present and work on the tasks that are in front of me instead of what am I gonna accomplish this year, what do I need to accomplish. I don't focus on that anymore. I focus on what do I need to accomplish right now for today. Maybe it's to clean up the house, go to the grocery store, put everything away, and make dinner. I know it sounds crazy. I know you're not used to hearing people talk like this, or when it comes to the new year, everyone's all about like goal oriented or making resolutions. That can cause a ton of unnecessary anxiety and sadness towards the end of the year. So I am team no resolutions. I know that sounds nuts, but it's just been working out for me, and maybe it's been working out for some of you. I think it just helps me create more of a peaceful life without having a constant list to go by. 1 in and 1 out rule. For every new item you bring into your life, let go of 1. Any item that you received during the holidays that you are going to keep, put all the new items out on the floor and look around your house and see what items you don't use, what items you can donate or get rid of, and you can put these new items around the house. Instead of having a house filled with a ton of old items you don't use, and now you have a ton of new items that you don't use. That can create unnecessary clutter, unnecessary stress, a longer cleaning routine because you're probably constantly dusting with all the new things you have. And also, it can decrease the amount of space you have in your apartment or home. So always think of that 1 in and 1 out rule. I think of that too when it comes to like shoes or products. If someone gives me something, I will try my best to get rid of something that I just don't use, and I will give it to someone that could use it, or get rid of something that's broken that you've been holding on because you might fix it. If you keep thinking that you're gonna fix it, then fix it, but if you're not, get rid of it. Digital detox days. Pick 1 day a week to stay offline completely. I do this all the time, and I know you guys already know this, but if you are constantly on social media, Instagram, Twitter, I think it's called X now, but anyways, Instagram, X, Snapchat, I'm not sure if that's even a thing anymore, TikTok. So if you are kind of addicted to these platforms, like the minute you wake up, that's what you check, you definitely need a nice detox when it comes to social media. And just be, again, more present in your own life. Be more present in the real world instead of constantly on your phone. Again, have been through this. With doing this job, I was glued to my phone constantly for years. And, if we would go out to eat, I was on my phone, scrolling, replying to comments, deleting comments, getting mad over the negative comments. Or, if I'm in bed at night, I'm constantly looking at other YouTubers like, oh, why don't I look like her? Why don't I have camera like that? Why don't my videos look like that? I don't do that anymore. I feel like doing a digital detox has helped out so much for my mental health and also my time. I don't spend time scrolling anymore. I focus on things that I actually have to do for my life, or things that will help me in the future. Just things that are a little bit more beneficial for myself instead of me constantly scrolling and worrying about things that I don't really need to be worrying about. Single tasking. Commit to doing 1 thing at a time, no multitasking. We live in a hustle culture world, especially in the US. This is like hustle culture central. Sometimes it made me feel like crap because I am not a hustler at all. I don't have that drive. It's just not in me. I've tried to be like that. I've tried to multitask, get things done, keep going, add a bunch of things to my to-do list. It overwhelms me. And I feel like a lot of people don't talk about this as much. I get how it can help some people, but I also want to say that there's another side of like how it can create anxiety and cause you to feel like absolute crap and not want to get out of bed. Focus on one thing at a time. For an example, this is stuff that I do on a daily basis, and that is in the morning, I will focus on vacuuming. So when I wake up, before brushing my teeth, before doing anything, I will vacuum the place. That way I don't have to do it later on. So I vacuum in the morning. It takes less than 10 minutes because this apartment is small. So I'll do that. I will put the vacuum back, and then I focus on the next task, which is brush my teeth and get ready for the day. Once when I'm done getting ready, which takes me like less than 15, go figure out what am I doing for work. So on and so forth, focusing on one thing at a time. Instead of me doing things that I used to do, which would cause so much unnecessary anxiety that I didn't know that was causing anxiety, I would vacuum while brushing my teeth. I would write a to-do list while editing, like writing my main to-do list while editing videos, misspelling words in my videos because I was multitasking and being a little bit too busy, answering comments while cooking, and then putting too much salt in the soup. Like, sometimes multitasking doesn't work for all of us, including myself. The best thing that you can do is to take one task at a time. It's going to create less stress. And believe it or not, sometimes you get more things done when you focus on one thing at a time, because you get that one thing done well that you don't have to go back to it. Anyways, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this short video, and I hope you're having a great holiday season.